Lord have mercy on me. I'm seriously in pain. What, yeah, I'm gonna need your painkillers.
You're in a machine puppet, David. I don't think the painkillers would work, and even if you weren't in a Necron corpse, you're human. Our Medica is way too powerful for you.
I'm damn near immune to all painkillers from my time. Even morphine doesn't do anything to me. Although you make a point about the tech body. Why am I hurting so much? My left leg started hurting too, my hands as well.
Sometimes our prosthetics are synthesized to fit with the nervous system. Perhaps Necron flesh works the same?
Have you ever seen a Necron say, ouch? No? Yeah, I didn't think so. Seriously, even my stomach is starting to ache, and I don't have a stomach right now.
I should probably get some information about the machine Xenos and how their bodies work. We have trouble getting information on the Necrons since their bodies usually disappear once being put down.
Yeah, I can't tell you shit about Necron tech, except they're faster than light technology. I can do some research on a few things, but I would really prefer to talk about something else this week. I kind of hate Necrons now, at least their bodies. Let's see, it's December. I've still not talked about last year's Christmas detachment, so I won't change that now. Let's talk about something completely different. Wait, there's still one codex I've not reviewed. Drukhari! Too bad Darren is with Trazen this episode. So, let's get started out the front gate. Most of the Drukhari army rules have stayed the same. Pain tokens, power through pain, and friends. Friends is you're allowed to bring some Eldar units, both standard and Harlequin, to a limited number of points, and they can't be warlords. Easy. Seems like Empowered Through Pain ability has changed slightly though. Apparently each unit gets a pain ability, and you can activate these abilities by spending pain tokens. You gain pain tokens through the following ways. Each of your own command phases, when an enemy unit is destroyed, and when an enemy fails a battle shock test. Some detachments may, and I bet do, add more ways to gain some. Now, the empowered stuff is just the individual unit's abilities, but there's a stipulation here. Each pain ability has an activation contingency. They can only be activated under certain conditions. But if a leader or a unit that's attached to the leader uses their pain ability, the other's pain ability will activate for no extra cost. So say you got homunculus attached to, I don't know what they attach to, but if the homunculus uses its pain ability, the unit it's attached to will also activate their pain ability for no extra cost. So try and use the cheaper one. I like this, honestly. It's really great. Gives you extra uses for your abilities and a lot more freedom to use them as you choose. In fact, the pain abilities can add to the army building process now too, along with the unit attachments. It can mix and match and combine in order to get the best possible outcome for what you want to do. Now, this army had two index detachment. One was jokingly called the Straw Hat Pirates. I have never seen a single episode, and I pray my friend doesn't make me watch that show today, because I know it's over 3,000 episodes now or something like that. And that one is the Real Space Raiders. This detachment rule is Alliance of Agony and gives you 2 pain tokens for each of the following combination of units, who do not need to be attached, but the totals do not stack. So if you have one or more Archon models and one or more Kabbalite warriors, you get 2 pain tokens total. If you have multiple of that, you still only get 2. There's also one or more succubus models and one or more witches units, and one or more homunculus models and one or more Rax units. So, if you have 3 of one of these alone, you'll only get 2 pain tokens. While if you have one of all 3 combos, you get 6. This one, yeah, it's still not great. This thing rewards having specific units together, but I don't know how the various units' pain abilities work. So maybe it works well, but still, forced units to bring is never fun to play. Next up is the Sky Splinter Assault. I think this was the second index, after people pointed out how much the pirate one sucked. This one is built around transports, which is a lot of what Drukhari are about. The rule is Reign of Cruelty, and when a Drukhari unit disembarks from a transport, it gets 2 weapon abilities until the end of the turn. Ranged weapons gain Ignores Cover, and melee weapons gain Lance. This one is rather good because I remember a lot of the detachment's enhancements and stratagems are getting in and out of transports, so this stuff can really help out. It's better than the previous detachment, but that bar is buried. Next up is Spectacle of Spite, and this detachment rule is... this video is going to get hidden because of this rule's name: Combat Drugs. You can get to use some LSDs each command phase, and there are 6 options. You can choose one every one of your command phases, but you can't get the same ability twice. Or you can roll 2d6 and get 2, which will allow you to get some abilities multiple times. Each one of these abilities lasts until your next command phase. Adrenalite gives extra attacks on Witch Cult melee weapons. Hypex gives Witch Cult models 2 extra inches of movement. Serpentine gives an improved weapon skill of 1. Painbringer gives 1 extra toughness to Witch Cult units, weird names. Grave Lotus gives an extra strength to melee weapons that Witch Cult units have. And Splinter Mind gives Witch Cult models a boosted leadership by 1 and improved ballistic skill of 1. Obviously, this is a Witch Cult detachment, which kind of doesn't vibe with that pain token army rule. Covenite Coterie is next. Detachment rule is Stitch Flesh Abominations. Each time an attack targets a homunculus coven unit, if their strength is greater than your toughness, subtract 1 from their wound rolls. This is a survival detachment, and I kind of like it. I wish it wasn't a specific unit detachment, but at least it's a good annoying detachment, which is what Drukhari really should be. And last is Kabalite Cartel. The detachment rule is also going to hide my channel. This is on me, I chose this video. Murderous Agenda. At the start of the first round, you choose a contract and an opponent's unit that matches the description in the contract. Cabal and Blades for Hire units in your army will have the ability in the contract until it is completed. When you destroy that target unit, you will have your contract be completed on your next command phase and gain 3 more pain tokens. Contracts are as follows. Trophy Hunter, which targets a character unit. Your Cabal and Blades for Hire units will have precision ability when attacking the target of the contract. So Fear and Terror targets infantry or mounted units, excluding units only having character models. Cabal and Blades units will gain sustained hits when attacking infantry or mounted units, any of them. Show of Strength targets monster or vehicle units. Cabal and Blades get lethal hits against monsters and vehicles. This is also preferring 1 unit, or 2 rather. And the fact that it's a worse version of the old Imperial Knights army rule kind of sucks. The fear and strength one is legitimately make you want to avoid targeting your contract target, while the trophy one is useless against anything not the contract target. I don't know. I'm not vibing this one so much, but I feel like absolute hell. I'm gonna go lie down, so just shove.
David! Shit. How do I turn this thing off? Shove off?